out my peripheral and I see this bush moving.
No way.
No, I could laugh now, but it wasn't funny then.
Right.
This one had branches all over him, like he was from the Navy or
Like,
the Army. Like he camouflaged himself as
are
a
you
bush.
serious?
Yes. I thought he was playing, like chasing me around the car, but when he hit me, I knew he wasn't playing. He had knocked my teeth out, broke my nose. He choked me so hard. He had to be like 6'3". He had me from the back. I was dangling. I reached down. I had a scalpel in my boot.
Nice. Okay.
I just hit him one time. He dropped me.
So you took it from your boot, right?
Yeah, the scalpel I had.
And you hit him where from behind?
He slashed it and hit his jugular. And I always like pull the latch, roll the window down.
Okay.
And I realized I couldn't do that.
He had like a child lock on it?
But it wasn't even a car that should have had a child lock on it because it was a 2-seated car.
Right.
So he did something to that lock.
Yeah.
And he take you up here by McDonald's off of Freela Avenue.
Right.
It's a turn back. There's a truck stop back there.
Right, I know you're talking about,
I could tell he had a mental problem. Like, just stole me in my eye. Like, wow.
He hit you in your eye.
Right. Hit me. I'm like, oh boy, I gotta fight my way up out of this. Yeah. I fought my way. He actually thought I was just gonna lay there and let him rape me.
Right.
Who does?
Right.
So I'm fighting. He had a head full of hair, and I had that shit. I kept hitting his head down.
All right, guys, we on 100th Street in Freeland, and today we have, what's your name?
Butter. My real name is Tonya Johnson.
Okay.
I was born in Long Branch, Monmouth Medical. I grew up in Matawan, Clifford, if anybody know, that's down by the shore.
Right.
I came up here, my family's from up here.
Okay. From Newark?
Yeah.
Right.
My father, the only one, was down here.
Okay.
But I started doing heroin at a very young age.
How old? Speak up a little bit because it's kind of windy.
I was 17 by the time I had a full-fledged heroin habit.
Really? 17, full-fledged?
Yes, graduated high school with it. I got my associate's degree in psychology. I was coming up here to go to school, Rutgers.
Right.
And they had gave me a grant, but I was a dancer. So I had to pay for my books.
So when you went to college, you started dancing?
Yeah, to pay for my books.
Okay.
So, the nightlife, started indulging in a little other things.
Like,
then I was introduced to, prostitution. It was quick money. I don't like it. I do what I do so I can survive.
Right. And also support the habit, right?
Hell yeah, that's what it's mainly for.
Right.
My habit.
So let's try to backtrack a little bit. So you came up to college up here from Matawan. And Matawan is more like a suburban middle class area.
Yes.
Right.
So you wouldn't think, but it's a lot of people down there that get high.
Right. And you came up here and things just amplified.
It was closer, yeah. Like I didn't have to drive far. It was like right here.
Right. And your father was still down in Matawan?
Yeah.
Right.
Go back and forth, seeing my dad,
Did he know his baby was kind of indulging in that kind of nightlife?
He knew. He didn't like that very much. He knew.
So you basically end up dropping out of college.
Yeah, I got my associate's degree when we went on spring break. I didn't go back.
You never went back?
I haven't been back.
Wow.
Been in prison.
Yeah?
Yes.
How old were you when you first went into prison?
I went to prison in my daughter was a month old. 1993. There's no self-defense.
Right. So, but it was a self-defense situation.
Yeah. I ended up. They gave me a 10 and determined. I ended up doing like the whole 10, like 8.5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, in Clinton, the female prison.
As a man, correctional.
Yeah, I know about the area. Yeah. Yes. I know the area. Wow. So when you got out of prison, your daughter was already what, almost 9?
She was 8. Get ready to turn 9. Yes.
Wow.
That was a. I didn't think I was gonna get through that one. Wow. But I did.
Okay, so can you elaborate more on the case of how you got into the prison?
Yeah. While I was dancing one night at Vic's, not Vic's, Slicks on 9 Avenue.
Okay.
Never mix business with pleasure.
Right.
Never do that. Mm-hmm. This guy would always ask me to date him, and I would never do it. Mm-hmm. This one particular night, money was slow, so I did it. Mm-hmm. But he was crazy. He had to be crazy. This white guy was crazy. He thought I was his girlfriend, yo.
That's how it usually is in the strip clubs.
Stalked me. He had this one particular day. I didn't even know he was out there, but I had called my dealer to bring me something. Mm-hmm. And he would hug me. I give him the money, give me my stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking out my peripheral, and I see this bush moving.
No way.
No, I could laugh now, but it wasn't funny then. Right. This one had branches all over him, like he was from the Navy or the Army. Like he camouflaged himself as a bush.
Are you serious?
Yes. I thought he was playing, like chasing me around the car, but when he hit me, I knew he wasn't playing. He had knocked my teeth out, broke my nose, he choked me so hard. He had to be like 6'3". He had me from the back. I was dangling. I reached down. I always had a scalpel in my boot.
Nice. Okay.
I just hit him one time. He dropped me.
So you took it from your boot, right?
Yeah, the scalpel I had.
And you hit him where from behind?
He slashed it and hit his jugular.
Really?
So I didn't run. I stayed there. I tried to save his life. Pulled ambulance. They all came up. They thought I was in shock. I wasn't in shock. I was saying, how am I going to tell them I did this?
They didn't know.
Them shooting my ass.
And he's a big white boy.
A white guy. Yeah. So I must have smoked a whole pack of cigarettes. I was sitting there. Got on both knees, and I was like, I did it. They have to send a superior on the scene of something like that. Mm-hmm. So the superior, I started coughing at first. I was drowning in my own blood because he had
get your throat up.
Yes. And he was like, take the guns off her. You see, she's a victim, blah, blah, blah. It was a whole bunch of shit, man. But he did like a dying declaration. He said, if she ain't do this to me, I'd have did it to her.
Oh, so he not surviving?
He didn't. No, he died. He died.
That's what they said.
He died at the hospital, yeah. I tried to save his life, ain't that?
But it had to be like blood gushing everywhere, right?
Yeah, every time I was trying to, before they got there, I'm like, yo, stop talking, you're gonna die. Like, come on. He kept talking. That shit is crazy.
Well, what was he saying? You know what he was saying?
He was like, I love you, I'm sorry.
Really?
Like, if you didn't do this, I'd have probably killed you. He was saying all kind of crazy shit.
Really? All because you hugged your dealer at the corner?
No, I dated him, and that's where I fucked up.
But still, he saw you hug the dealer, and that's when he popped out, basically.
Yeah, he was stalking, hiding and shit. Like, what kind of shit is that? And he started chasing me like, I'ma kill you. I'ma kill you, bitch. That shit was serious. Like, I thought it was a joke. Like, he was playing and he hit me. Wow.
What year was that?
90.
93, you said,
my
right?
daughter. They let me have her.
Okay.
And then I went to prison.
We need
I got a date before then.
What?
I got into a fight, got my date took in prison, all that.
What you mean your date? You got
my release date. I had got a date after like 3.5 years.
Okay.
And from fighting. Yeah.
So you didn't know when you was gonna get out when you first went in?
I must have sat in the Essex County Jail for almost 2 years.
Really?
Hurt anything.
We need some kind of self-defense laws because
this is crazy. Yeah, people abused it so much. The judge that made this a statement. He was like, a person that needs self-defense laws, like he can't even grant it because they abused it so much years ago that they took it off.
New Jersey abused it. I wonder what was abusive about, like, what did we do?
How can you abuse the self-defense?
Right.
People saying people beat them, I guess, and I don't know how you can abuse that law.
Because you have it in the South where clearly if it's an intruder or anything like that, but you had your throat was damaged from him. He was clearly camouflaged.
They didn't even want to, at first, they wasn't even going to bring that up in the court. Like, why?
Wow. Now, let's get in the car because it's kind of breezy right now. Let's get in the car. All right, so we back. It's kind of dark. That's a little bit better. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we left off on the self-defense laws and stuff like that in New Jersey. But we could move on.
Okay.
All right, so how was the prison life for you?
Actually, it wasn't bad as I thought it was gonna be. From watching movies and stuff, it don't happen like that.
Okay.
They don't rape you unless you not in a women's prison.
Right.
Unless you down with that type of shit.
Right.
Either gay, most of them were gay, and stay, and then when they hit the gate,
go back up to men. Yeah. I heard about that.
Just to have, like, I guess, I don't know,
a companion while they in there.
I didn't do
or protection,
it.
Right? Okay.
I didn't do it.
Okay.
But because I didn't do it, that's why I went a lot with that girl.
You went to what with the girl?
A lot. Because we were fighting, she stabbed me in my stomach, and I did her, and we went. You only could do 30 days ASEG in the man's hall.
Okay.
Anything over that, you go. They send us to the men's prison, 24-hour lockdown, 23-hour lockdown.
Gotcha. Okay. You don't see any men. They put you somewhere totally.
They bring us our food.
Okay.
But as far as
interacting with the men prison. Okay. So you had a prison fight, a stabbing, you say, in the prison?
Yeah, we was getting down in the kitchen, yeah.
Oh my, so you hit her with a knife, she hit you with a knife?
She hit me with the knife, I got her with the knife, and then they came in. You got a good 5 minutes before the goon squad, they call them, come in on you.
5 minutes is a long time.
Hell yeah, it is.
In a knife fight in prison. Jesus Christ, okay. All right, so that was like your biggest fight in there?
That's the only thing that happened in there that was really
traumatic.
Yeah.
And then when you got out,
the road I walked down is called Freedom Road.
Okay.
When they release you.
Okay.
And I didn't leave. I left everything. I just took my papers. When we got there, this lady made the guard. She was like, look around. Left to right, it was like 30 of us got off at an Essex County bus. She was like, only one of y'all will not come back.
Wow.
I haven't been back to prison since then.
Wow.
I haven't.
Wow, good for you. So you were sober that whole time when you was in there. That was a chance for you to like really like turn it over.
Yeah, but I was angry, I think.
Yeah.
I was angry. It's not like I violent, but it was a chance, but I didn't. It just, because I really started indulging really hard when I got out.
Really?
I thought I had everything maintained. But you never can have everything maintained. You can't even love your kids all the way if you're getting high.
Right.
You can always give them more.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And you saw your little girl when you came out for the first time, really?
No, my dad my dad would bring her up there to see me.
Because he was raising her at that time.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
good.
I didn't. It's like when he would bring her, I would be so depressed.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him, stop coming. Just, I'll call.
Mm-hmm.
Stop coming. So when I got, he would send me pictures of her getting bigger, you
Yeah.
know. And when I got out, they was waiting at the end of the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, you know, I talked to her as she got older, and she started writing.
Nice. Nice.
If it wasn't for my dad, yeah, they probably would have took my daughter away.
Oh, yeah.
From me.
Right. Your dad seemed like he was a pretty solid guy.
Yeah, I miss him a lot. My father's been gone about 13 months.
Really?
He was my rock, yeah.
So he passed last November 2021?
Yes, I miss my dad. Miss the hell out of him.
Yeah. Rest in peace to your dad.
Mm-hmm.
And your daughter, was she still with him as she got into adulthood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's 32 now.
Oh, okay, so she's around my age.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful
Okay.
young lady.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I could believe that. You're pretty attractive yourself, so I'm pretty sure she's...
Beautiful.
Wow. How is she doing now?
She's good now.
Okay.
She had got on those Percocets and stuff too. With
Okay.
that part. But I guess what they say, it was bound to happen maybe because I had her. But that's not true either.
Not necessarily, but...
Because I didn't get high around her. I never lied to her, but I never got high in front of my daughter.
Right.
So,
it could have been maybe... Sometimes they say generational curse.
yeah, that's...
And your presence alone probably affected her. Not, you know, you not being there presently.
Yeah.
But you say she's okay now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
She got,
good.
I got 4 beautiful grandkids.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
My oldest grandson is 16.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, she had him early.
Wow. Okay.
14.
Wow. Wow.
Yep.
And you're 49. I don't think I asked you on
Yeah,
earlier.
I'm 49.
You're 49,
Yes.
right? Okay. So you say you have another child?
I have 3 other kids.
Oh, really? Okay.
I have 3 daughters and a son.
Okay.
They went to my drug use. I didn't raise any of my kids. My dad raised my kids.
Oh, so you know raising the other 3 too? Wow.
Yeah.
Respect to your father, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
You
Yeah,
know,
a lot of, I want to say this because a lot of black men get a lot of
They
ridicule.
but-
There's a lot of propaganda. It's not true like they say.
No, it's not true at all. It's not
Thank
for
you for
every
it.
black man.
It's not at all.
There's
no.
some good ass black men out there.
Oh, yeah.
It's just where you looking. You know?
Exactly.
If
Exactly.
you're looking on a corner where they selling drugs, you're gonna get that.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get what you're looking for, basically.
But you know, there's a lot of good black men out here that take care of their kids. And I always said, you know, they need to give these black men kudos out here that do take care of their kids.
Right.
Instead of dragging them down, you know.
I totally agree.
Y'all got a lot against y'all, man. Black, young, stereotyped all the time by the way you dress.
Of course, y'all. Wow. A recipe to your dad. Seemed like a really good guy. And your mom,
I never knew my mother.
No.
I have no memory of her at all.
Wow.
She died when I was a baby. My dad took care of me, my brother, and my sister. That's all I knew was daddy.
Wow. How did your mom pass you, you know?
My mother's from Guyana.
Okay.
Back in the day, I think you had to have your husband's permission to get abortion or something like that.
Okay.
My dad didn't grant her that permission.
Mm-hmm.
And so she went where she was from, and I don't know what they did to my mother, but her blood was poisoned. She had infection all in her body by the time she got back here.
Wow.
Right after she had my little sister, yeah.
Wow.
Guess she didn't want to have no more kids, but damn.
Wow. Interesting.
She was young.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Any bad, crazy experiences you had out here?
Hell yeah. It's
Yeah.
like when one happened and I got in the car with this guy and I always like pull the latch, roll the window down.
Okay.
And I realized I couldn't do that.
He had like a child lock on it?
Yeah, but it wasn't even a car that should have had a child lock on it because it was a 2-seated car.
Right.
So he did something to that lock.
Yeah.
And he take you up here by McDonald's off of Free Horizon Avenue.
Right.
It's a turnback. There's a truck stop back there.
Right, I know you're talking about.
I could tell he had a mental problem. Like, it just stole me in my eye. Like, wow.
He hit you in your eye.
It just hit me. I'm like, oh boy, I gotta fight my way up out of this. Yeah. I fought my way. He actually thought I was just gonna lay there and let him rape me.
Right.
Who does?
Right.
So I'm fighting. He had a head full of hair, and I had that shit. I kept hitting his head down because I couldn't get out on my side. So I'm trying to climb out his side and hit because his window was going up and down. Fine.
Wow.
Yeah. So I got out of that one, and then like a month later, I'm standing on what's that street? What is that street? Is that right street here?
I'm totally bad with street names.
Me too, but it's a
street landmark
back here off of Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And I was standing there, just came up behind me and he had a machete, yo.
What?
And he was comfortable, like he in the middle of the street. It was during the summer. He was like he was humping all on me and shit. This shit was crazy, trying to pull my drawers off.
At night or broad daylight?
It was nighttime.
Okay.
Later.
Right. Okay. Wow. And how do you get out of that one? Because you keep finding ways to get out.
He couldn't get my drawers off.
Okay.
I was tussling with him so long. I wear these tights, like, because you could just take panties and rip them shits off.
Yeah.
But he couldn't rip them tights off, and he couldn't get them. And I don't know, somebody I knew turned the corner. I'm like, why are they trying to rape me? Why would you try to do that in the middle of the street on the line?
Like on the yellow line, basically.
Yeah, on the yellow line.
What?
Trying to pull my shit off.
That's crazy. These people out here are nuts.
Yo.
This was recently?
This was like during the summertime.
Oh, this past summer.
I had never had nothing happen to me until I started coming down here, Because there's so many like
inner corner blocks, small streets.
Industrial.
It's very industrial,
There's no houses.
Right.
Where the girls be at, most of them.
Wow.
So if you don't buddy up out here, if you're gonna be out here that late, you gotta have something on you.
Yeah. I hate to see you get back into another self-defense situation where.
Yo, that frightens me. That frightens me.
Yeah.
Because I already know what's gonna happen.
Wow. That's crazy.
But you can't just be out here without nothing, carrying nothing.
Yeah.
You got to be a fool.
Yeah, for real.
Because you're gonna run into some bumps.
Wow. Yeah, you're only getting older, man. I don't know how swiftly you want to be.
I'm getting ready to go on a program though myself.
I like to see that.
I never tried that one.
You never tried a program?
I tried everything else.
Yeah.
I never tried. So I'm gonna try a program.
You should definitely try a program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Soon too, because this recession.
Yeah.
Crime's gonna go up crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting hard out here. More things getting more expensive. People gonna be on savage mode. You know?
Yeah. They on it now, shit.
Yeah.
Lying around, stalking girls.
Yeah, a young lady I interviewed last week, she said she keep getting robbed. She get money, she get robbed right away. It's like they might be watching her.
Yeah, they ride around, they watch you. You gotta not be, you can't be high as hell out here either.
Yeah.
Because the guys love to pick a high ass woman up.
Right. Take advantage of them. Right.
You gotta be on your P's and Q's out here. It's a method to this madness.
Wow. So, where do you see yourself in the next 6 months?
In a program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully sooner than 6 months.
I can't keep doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
This shit is crazy.
Yeah, you gotta.
I mean, it never was all right.
The
money, yeah, that's good.
Right.
But the consequences that go with it.
It's not really worth it.
Hell no, it ain't. It's not worth your life.
How much you would say you make a day out here? I know it has up and down. I know right now it's kind of down.
On a good day?
On a good day, yeah.
About $500, $600, $700.
Wow.
I've made more. On a bad day,
$3?
300.
Oh, really? On a bad day?
Yeah.
It's not bad. I mean,
it's
not bad. I mean, I know it varies with different women.
Money go fast.
Yeah. Especially when you have a habit too.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I just started smoking. That
Wow.
shit crazy. That take all your damn money there.
Wow.
That's wild.
Yeah, hopefully you get yourself clean real soon. I know your grand.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do it.
Just go for it.
Just go.
Man. Hopefully I get a happy ending from you.
Yeah.
Somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
Man. I know your daughter will love this.
I'm trying to tell these girls about us. Gotta be on your P's and Q's out here. Just slip up can cost you your life. And stop stealing people's shit. You know, they steal from these men.
Wow. That's
they can bride up in anything.
Mm-hmm.
Got you.
Right.
This is where you be.
Exactly. You can't. You stealing from. I don't know. That's crazy to even.
Yeah, they do.
You're stealing from your own customer, and then they're gonna find you back again.
Because this is where you be at.
Right. You mess up your own money.
Dumb as hell.
Yeah.
You got some nice looking girls that don't even get picked up because they got sticky fingers.
Right.
You know?
Right. Wow. Wow. I won't keep you up too long.
Okay.
Hope you do get yourself clean some way somehow. You have a Cash App by any chance?
No.
No? No. Sheesh. It's gonna let the people know what your Cash App was. But maybe you make one in the future.
And I give it. Yeah.
And you give it to me. Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah. I'd
rather see your truck out here a lot.
Yeah, I'd be out here cruising.
I thought you was a date pretty much.
Nah, yeah, I know.
Okay, so.
Right. No,
I see now that you're
what
not.
I'm doing. Yeah.
And it's all right because somebody needs to hear about this shit. It's been around for many years, but they getting younger and younger out here.
Yeah, I mean, I realized that
these young girls
in their 20s.
Everything. Smoke crack, dope, pills, garbage head.
Yeah. I'm kind of amazed how young these girls are out here. Mid-20s. I can't believe it. Yeah.
Some of them younger. They lie about their ages.
Wow.
Wow. You know, you ain't gotta come from a bad home to be out here.
Nah, I see that.
No. That shit don't discriminate against nobody. Nobody. And now they got this all out here that's killing it. I got a habit off of that.
Oh, so you want to fit too?
Yeah.
I heard
that's all that's out here.
Oh, really? I know it's hitting.
It's a different sickness. Like, you just get weak. So, I feel I could kick that.
Okay.
It's not like heroin. Heroin really hurts.
Yeah, heroin.
It really hurts your bones. Like, that.
You think you could break the fence?
I think so.
Yeah.
I believe I can because I don't get as sick as I used to.
Right.
Unless my mind just saying fuck.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe because I smoke coke with it now.
Yeah.
I don't.
Hopefully you could knock it, man. I know you're strong enough. You've been through a lot.
I've been through a lot. Yes, I have.
I know knocking it won't be too hard for you.
Yeah, it's just this shit. This is what's in my way. These drugs, yo.
Wow. Well, thank you for your time, hon. I really appreciate it.
You.
What a crazy story. I know you have more, probably.
Yeah, I got it's a lot of shit.
Right.
You know.
Wow.
I just keep my God with me everywhere I go.
Mm-hmm.
First.
Right.
You know, if it don't feel right to my that alarm we got in our stomach, I don't do it.
Right. Well, hopefully a young lady go watch your videos and learn a lot from it. Yeah. Like, what will you tell young girls out here that's even thinking about doing drugs or turning?
It seemed to be fun at first, but that funness runs out, and it becomes an everyday job because you constantly gotta look for money to stay from getting sick or wanting to get high. Yeah, the first one free. You're gonna pay dearly for the rest of them.
Right. Wow. Wow. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna take you back to where I found you. And
my girlfriend, she's sitting in the car with you.
Oh, she is? Okay.
Yeah, she came down here and found me out here.
Really? She doesn't get high? No? Wow. So she's trying to break you out from here too?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
She, you know, if she's in my corner, I can tell you that. Wasn't for her right now, I guess I wouldn't have a roof over my head.
Wow. Well, let me take you to her. Okay. Maybe I'll speak to her too. All right. Well, let's head over there then. All right.
Yeah, she's something.